Top 10 most beautiful places in Ireland. Ireland is a very small country, but it makes up for it with a wealth of sightseeing attractions. From the sophisticated Georgian streets of Dublin, the capital, to the more basic and isolated allure of its more distant beauty spots and historical sites. Although the welcome is warm and the crack is great, modern Ireland is a progressive, youthful, and cosmopolitan society with a rapidly evolving contemporary scene in terms of art, film, music, food, literature, and technology, meaning there's always something new to discover. Which is the beautiful city in Ireland? Here are some key points about Ireland. Number 10. Cliffs of Moher, Clare. Situated on Ireland's western coast in County Kerry, the Cliffs of Moher are among the nation's most recognizable natural sites. These magnificent cliffs, which stretch over 8 kilometers 5 miles along the Atlantic Ocean, reach a maximum height of 214 meters 702 feet and provide stunning sweeping views. Clear days allow views of Galway Bay, the mountains of Connemara, and the Iron Islands. The cliffs are a birdwatcher's paradise because of the variety of wildlife that calls them home, especially seabirds like puffins, guillemots, and razorbills. Located within a hillside to reduce its impact on the environment, the Cliffs of Moher visitor experience offers gift shops, a cafe, and educational exhibits. The main draw is the outdoor experience. O'Brien's Tower, a 19th century viewing tower, provides an elevated vantage point, and the pathways along the cliffs allow visitors to safely take in the dramatic views. The cliff's status as a natural and cultural treasure has been further cemented by their inclusion in a number of movies and television series. Geology enthusiasts can see layers of sandstone, siltstone, and shale on the cliffs, each of which reveals a different chapter from the Earth's millions of years of history. In recognition of the Cliffs of Moher's geological significance, UNESCO designated them as a global geopark. The Cliffs of Moher offer an incredible experience for anyone interested in geology, nature, or just plain gorgeous views. Number 9. Connemara. Connemara is known for its wild natural beauty and rich cultural legacy. It is located in County Galway on Ireland's rugged west coast. The expansive stretches of untamed lakes, untamed mountains, boglands, and stunning coastal scenery that define this area. The 12 Bens mountain range, which dominates the skyline, provides hikers and climbers with countless opportunities. Charming fishing villages like Roundstone and Cleggan dot the Kenmare coastline, thriving centers of traditional Irish culture. Explore historic locations like the 19th century Killarney Abbey, which is tucked away next to a peaceful lake surrounded by lush forests, or meander through the ruins of old stone forts like Dun Ong Hassa on Inishmore, one of the Iron Islands off the coast of Connemara. Connemara's music, language, and customs all reflect its Gaelic heritage, which makes the area friendly to tourists hoping to get a true taste of Irish culture. Numerous writers and artists have drawn inspiration from the area's untamed beauty, such as Oscar Wilde and John Millington Synge, who encapsulated its spirit in their writings. Connemara provides opportunities for hiking, cycling, fishing, and horseback riding amid some of Ireland's most pristine and unspoiled landscapes for those looking for outdoor adventures. Discovering Connemara's untamed mountains, serene lakeshores, or striking coastal cliffs offers an enthralling voyage into Ireland's natural and cultural core. Number 8. Voya Seaweed Baths, Sligo. It's important to recognize seaweed's restorative qualities. There were over 300 seaweed baths around the Irish coast in the early 1900s, but over the following decades, their number declined until there were just a few left. Voya Seaweed Baths in Strand Hill are among several establishments that are resurrecting this age-old remedy for a fresh clientele. They gather organic seaweed by hand from the neighboring beaches and blend it with mineral-rich seawater to create the perfect steaming experience. Number 7. Ring of Kerry. The Ring of Kerry is a captivating 179-kilometer scenic route that winds through some of the most breathtaking landscapes in Ireland. It is located in County Kerry along the country's southwest coast. This round-trip drive begins and ends in the vibrant town of Killarney and winds through verdant valleys, craggy sea cliffs, and tranquil lakeshores. Highlights include the historic Muckross House and the picturesque Killarney National Park, which is home to the breathtaking lakes of Killarney. A scenic detour known as the Skellig Ring leads to the historic monastic settlement of Skellig Michael, which is situated atop a rocky island. The Gap of Dunloe provides breathtaking views of steep mountain passes along the route. Along the way are quaint towns like Waterville and Kenmare, which provide views of traditional Irish life and cozy. Exploring historic ruins, taking in expansive views, or just taking in the serene beauty of the countryside, the Ring of Kerry offers an amazing trip around Ireland's natural and cultural treasures. Number 6. Dingle Peninsula, Kerry. Dingle Peninsula, Kerry, although it seems far away from everywhere, the allure of this fishing village in West Kerry, right in the middle of the Gaelic-speaking area, makes the journey worthwhile. Main Street's bars serve as both grocery stores and gathering places, drawing large crowds for events like the Dingle Food Festival and the Other Voices Music Festival. Additionally, it serves as the starting point for exploring the secluded charms of the peninsula bearing its name, including the dizzying drive around Slee Head with its views of the Blasket Islands, Sybil Head, which serve as a filming location for Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and when the weather permits, the Caribbean-like Communal Strand, also known as Ryan's Daughter Beach, which was the setting for David Lean's iconic 1970 film. Number 5. Waterford Greenway. The Waterford Greenway is an amazing walking and cycling path that traces the former Waterford to Mallow railway line from Waterford City to Dungarvan, covering a distance of 46 kilometers 29 miles. Since its opening in 2017, this picturesque route in southeast Ireland has offered a variety of coastal views, verdant countryside, and historical sites. The Greenway begins close to the Waterford Crystal Visitor Centre in Waterford City, the oldest city in Ireland. From there, it meanders through charming villages like Kilmedden and Kilmacthomas, where quaint rest areas and cafes have replaced the former railroad stations. The trail offers many chances for bird watching and taking in the scenery as it winds through a variety of environments, including open farmland, wooded areas, and the River Suir. The ride over the historic railway bridge, the Ballyvoyle Viaduct, which offers expansive views of the Conraw Mountains and the verdant valleys below, is one of the highlights of the Greenway. Walkers and cyclists can enjoy expansive views of the Copper Coast UNESCO Global Geopark, which is renowned for its untamed beauty and geological significance as they continue westward. Number 4. Wild Atlantic Way. The Wild Atlantic Way, Ireland's most famous scenic route, hugs the country's rugged western coast, stretching more than 1,500 miles from the remote, weather-beaten beauty of Donegal's Malin Head through Sligo, Mayo, Galway, Clare, and Kerry to the charming fishing village of Kinsale and Cork. Anywhere along the coastline, you can find the clearly marked route and head north or south, stopping along the way to explore the breathtaking towns, villages, and landscapes. Number 3. Giant's Causeway, Antrim. The incredible Giant's Causeway, which is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a must-see landmark in Northern Ireland. Falling into the ocean, it's a staggering geological marvel made up of over 40,000 hexagon-shaped columns that resemble an enormous path that was created between 50 and 60 million years ago by volcanic activity. Even more fantastically, legend has it that Fiann Mac Cumhail, an Irish warrior, laid the stones so he could use them as stepping stones across the water to fight Benandonner, a giant Scottish warrior. Number 2. Dublin. The Irish capital, Dublin Bay, is a gentle sweep of Dublin Bay, slashed in half by the River Liffey. Founded by the Vikings in the 9th century, as a gritty charm that contrasts Georgian grandeur with inner-city grit. Some of the greatest writers in English literature are said to haunt the streets of Dublin, a UNESCO city of literature. Explore its rich culinary scene, spend a few hours in one of its evocative bars, discover lesser-known areas of the city like the Liberties, and learn about its complex history that spans more than a millennium. Number 1. Clare Burren. The stunning limestone scenery of County Clare's the Burren and Cliffs of Moher Geopark has a lunar appearance. Numerous archaeological and natural wonders can be found at this UNESCO World Heritage Site, including the lone Palnabroan dolmen near Ballyvoan, which dates back to approximately 3,800 BC, Doolin Cave, which has the longest free-hanging stalactite in all of Europe, and the expansive views from the appropriately named Corkscrew Hill. With more than 1,100 Mediterranean, alpine, and Irish plant species, its limestone nooks and crannies are a botanist's dream rock garden. Make sure to stop by the charming and Fear-Gorda tea rooms in Ballyvoan. Steven Spielberg, a director in Hollywood, is a fan of their cheesecake. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed our video and want to see more entertaining and interesting videos in future.